Capricorn, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're doing your guys' read for the month of April 2022. This is going to be a general read, so if you notice specific messages here really not resonating whatsoever with your situation, don't try to force fit it, right? It just means it's meant for someone else here in the community, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, we do want to make sure that everyone is receiving the messages that they're intended to. So with that being said, the timeline as well is just a guideline. Just be flexible and open with the time itself. You may notice the energy's hitting you, for example, maybe even the first week in May. So we're going to go ahead, get started. We're going to get your oracle card to start the reading. This is going to provide the overall energy for the entire reading. Hope you guys are taking care of yourself, making that little effort to always put in just that little bit of extra effort, especially, when we don't feel like it, right? Okay, so I do have a dog in the background, and he may be huffing and puffing, so if you hear those sounds, just try to tune that out a bit. So we have creativity. There's beautiful sunshine here hitting me, so I hope you guys can see, and there's not a lot of glare on the cards. So you guys have creativity. I do want to go ahead and get another oracle deck. I do want to get a second oracle for you for some reason, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And this one flew out on the floor. You have frustration. Your frustration is not a waste of energy if it is channeled positively to create a better outcome for yourself. Embrace frustration and work with it, not against it. So I do feel with the creativity card and this card here coming out together, it's really a confirmation. I'm glad I got this confirmation. It's a confirmation of, we're all going to go through moments of frustration, and it's how we deal with the energy when it comes. It's where we direct and channel our energies and try to find the most positive result of the energy itself. So I do feel as though during those moments of frustration, you're going to kind of center yourself, right? You're going to be really good at getting into that Zen moment, the now moment, and you're really going to just tell yourself, is this going to be a big issue next week, next month, next year, 10 years from now, right? How big of a frustration should I really make this here in this moment? So that is a very, very big message, I feel, for April. There's definitely things going on for all of us globally. So, there's frustrations for sure. So during these times, just really keep an eye on yourself and bring yourself back to center, bring yourself to the now moment, and ask that important question. Is this going to matter 2 years from now, 5 years from now, right? All right, let's go ahead, get into the tarot. See what's going to come forward with the tarot. Get some clarity for you guys. What messages want to come forward for our Capricorn collective? I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these a little bit better here. Thank you for these messages today. Thank you for this guidance, knowledge, and wisdom that you're sending forward to us during this time. What messages, Spirit, did you want to have come forward for our Capricorn collective? All right, we have Major Arcana. To start your read out, and there's a reason why I got that second Oracle card, and I'll show you in just a moment. Probably what we're going to have to do for now, and then I'll go ahead and maybe even get a different deck and kind of progress a little bit further as we get through this first little bit. So you guys, you have a Tower moment here, your first card up. I know, it's always concerning to see such a yucky card, right? The frustration came up for this reason, I think, right? And then the Tower card ended up coming out as the first card here in your read. So it's obvious that there's that underlying energy. I don't think it's I think it's just underlying. I think it's more situational, right? Things around you, life around you, just the things that are maybe you are just getting under your skin, right? It could be just the environments during this current point in time, whatever it is. I don't feel like it's a destruction of your life. I don't feel like it's, I don't even feel like it's fear. I don't even feel like it's fear here. I do feel that there might be some upheaval as far as finance-wise. For some reason, I don't normally talk about finances in the reads unless it really comes up. I try to lean more towards the spiritual side of the readings, but you may want to, or you may need to, for some reason, with this Tower, make sure that if you have a fragile foundation right now in your finances, it's going to be really, really important to keep an eye on that during this time. Not as a fearful thing, not as a worrisome thing. It's more of a really knowing what your needs are and your wants. So, I mean, obviously we all have things that we need, and at the end of the day we also have things that we may want, but we can kind of go without maybe for that, extra month or two while we kind of get back on track. So that's a big message here for some reason. That could also be bringing in a part of your frustration where you maybe have something come up and it was unexpected, and maybe it's taking more out of your budget than expected. Yeah. All right. Next card for you guys is, this says 9 of Cups. So it's short-lived, right? So when you get through this rough patch, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. It's gonna frustrate you. It's gonna annoy you. It's gonna really just feel like it's setting you back. But it's about the perspective that you're going to take here, because this can be something that can linger on into negativity. This can be something that, especially with the finances, I feel it's almost as if what you're putting out into the universe it's going to find its way back to you, and whatever that means for you in your particular situation. I feel abundance here, rewards and such with this 9 of Cups. So that could very much be it feels like whatever is going out is coming back in. Whatever's going out, it's kind of like the just the flow of money, right? Like money is really just, it's going out, it's coming in, it's going out, it's coming in. It's just transaction, 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 transaction. So I'm going to kind of try to get off the financial part of the read, because I don't feel that that's entirely what the read is about. But I do feel confident that you have the ability to really take a step back and not push your finances into something where you maybe don't feel comfortable, or you're really being risky in any way. So when those frustrations have left your energy, and they will, because you have the Ten of Wands, and this shows that you have some resilience in you, and this really empowers you. So you're going to have that energy maybe that you wouldn't have had months ago to take on these challenges, and you really are up for the challenges. You're feeling empowered. You're feeling bring it on. I can handle this. This is no biggie for me, right? I do feel that you are confident in knowing that you are overcoming obstacles, and every single challenge that you're actually overcoming is making you more confident. So this also, oddly enough, is Ten of Wands, confirmation that there's going to be frustrations. So it's everywhere. It's out. It's around you. It's you might be intertwined with it. So it's going to be about acknowledging and preparing ourselves for those energies. How are we going to how are we going to handle the emotions when they come up? How are we going to do affirmations? Are we going to do meditations? Are we going to do relaxation exercises of some kind? Are you going to do physical exercises of some kind? Whatever it is that kind of balances you. So you're going to get to that stage where you feel overwhelmed or burdened, and you are also going to come out of this with the empowerment and the knowing that each and every single challenge that you go through, it's growth. It's major growth in many different areas of your life, and work and business and friends and relationships. If you do feel at this time that you're getting exhausted because of work, and you're feeling the pressure because of work, it's going to be really important that you also step back and kind of look in the moment. Is it going to be this, how do I say it? Is it going to be important to me 5 years from now, right? To really put things into perspective. So that Ten of Wands, it's going to allow you to have a really good handle over your emotions. So that is kind of like a step towards mastery, in my opinion. Four of Wands, next card. So you might actually be wanting to explore. You may be getting invitations. You may want to, you just want some shift in energy. You want some laughter. You want some excitement. You want some just all around good times. So you very much could be looking forward to a reunion with someone, or taking that 3-day weekend, if somebody has a housewarming party to go to, for example. So these are things that maybe in the past you've been too busy, in a sense, trying to keep life going with the everyday, demands on our time, and at this point you're actually looking forward to it instead of seeing it as a burden. So that's beautiful energy. I'm going to go ahead and get another deck. Let's get, so now that we have this Tower moment with the frustration and the ickiness, now we're going to move towards how are we going to propel this into creativity. How does this reading relate to creativity? Capricorn collective. What is it that you would like them to know? 3 flipped over, Knight of Wands, the Strength card, and 3 of Pentacles. All right, so the first card, Knight of Wands, this is a general energy of kind of the younger energy of the masculine. So it's not necessarily the naive energy, but it is that younger energy. The bottom here it says impulsiveness. You might come towards just these moments where you just, what would it be like to just throw everything down and just, ride away and start a new life somewhere, right? So you might feel a little bit hot-headed. You might feel that you want to be spontaneous. You might feel just moments, I guess, of immaturity, right? We all have them, the emotional immaturity. And again, this is another exciting opportunity for you and a challenge for you to work towards maybe not having that unwilling to change dominant energy in situations that you may have had in the past, in order to, again, you're going to ask yourself, is this going to make much of a difference? How is this going to impact me in 10 years? Like that kind of mentality, right? I do feel just with the impulsive energy, confirming your creativity over here, I do feel as though it does have the potential to go from kind of like 0 to 100, like drastically. So that's that impulsiveness energy. So you have all of the control, right? The energies are going to come at you either way, but our control is in how we act to them and how we react to them and how we handle what life is throwing our way. And this is so, so beautiful. You guys have the Strength card. It is Major Arcana. It says Courage there at the bottom. So you're feeling powerful. You're feeling power. You're feeling your co-creative power, your manifestation power. You're feeling the power of your inner guidance. You're feeling strong in who you are. You're feeling strong in knowing your worth. Knowing your worth. So the final card that came up here to confirm the creativity is the 3 of Pentacles. So whatever it is during this time, it says recognition there at the bottom. So whatever it is for you that gives you that calm, whatever it is for you that allows you to step out of the monkey mind, right, the racing thoughts, whatever it is for you that it doesn't even have to be you're insanely passionate about it, but I mean it's something that you do feel a sense of joy in the moment. So with this 3 of Pentacles coming up, whatever you're putting that particular energy into, as far as creativity goes, where it says recognition, it feels as though that is where it's a clear indication where you should focus your energy. So this read is really just about the energies, what to expect, prepare yourself for the energies. So basically, you kind of already know what is out and around you, you kind of already know how you're feeling, and yeah, you kind of already have this sense of, okay, I've been here before. I don't want to get into being too impulsive here. So instead of focusing on the negative, drastic side, I'm going to really let go of the frustrations. I'm going to focus on today. I'm going to focus on this moment in time. I'm not even going to focus on next week because this might not even matter. I'm going to focus on my confidence, my strength, my courage, right? And you're going to kind of direct that energy towards things. You may want to build things. It could be, you may want to garden. You may want to, whatever it is, right? Your own personal situation. I'm going to go ahead and get one more card. I do feel something is missing here, because we know that we created our own realities. We know that what we put out into the universe, it comes back to us kind of like a boomerang, right? If you're going to put that negative energy out into the world, it's guaranteed going to come right back at you. So this is a really good reminder of where to focus. What you focus on grows. So you're going to focus on something that you can be proud about, and you're really going to use the confidence level that's here all around you during this time. Don't waste it. It is incredibly, incredibly powerful. And if you are even subconsciously looking for recognition in some area, this is the time to put yourself out there, and opportunities would likely be quite successful. And if we have things like that to focus on, then we may even have the everyday frustrations come through, and we may not have the time to focus on the frustration, right? Because we're so busy making an impact, we're so busy making fun times for ourselves, we're so busy allowing ourselves to bring our creativity from within out into the world, and being proud of it, and wanting to maybe even perhaps share that in a way to help others, to inspire others. Let's see if we can get one final message here for our Capricorn collective. Must be it for the tarot. Let's go ahead and get your inspirational message. We always want to end the read with an inspirational message. So what is it that you do? What is it that you do to kind of allow yourself the moments of peace and calm? Some people, it might be baking. Because that might be something you enjoy, but as an extra added bonus, you might be providing, a home-cooked meal for your family. So that's an extra added bonus, right? So you might actually be getting enjoyment out of the process, but the end result is even an additional bonus, because it's resulting in helping others. And I think you're at a stage where you can openly, I don't want to say train yourself, but nudge yourself into the direction of really understanding what is important in life and what we can kind of just let go of, right? All right, your message says, stop a minute right where you are. Relax your shoulders. Shake your head and spine like a dog shaking off cold water. Tell that imperious voice in your head to be still. I love this so much because it's a confirmation again of doing whatever it is that brings you that moment of stillness, that moment of calm, peace. We don't have the racing thoughts. We allow ourselves to stop the worrisome thoughts from even entering our mind. We will not allow it, right? We will not allow them to enter our mind. We are that powerful. All right, everyone, that's the end of your guys' read. Thank you so much for making it until the end of this video. Thank you so much to everyone who has supported this channel over the last few years. I'm very, very, very grateful for each and every single one of you. I do want to say thank you and welcome to anyone who is new to this channel. And of course, as always, fill your own cup. We don't want to, let's take a look here with this. This might be quite symbolic to some of you. I'm not even going to go into detail with it. It just feels right that I show you guys this picture and you can kind of come to your own conclusions. But remember to fill your own cup. Remember, it's a constant process. We don't want to work from a deficit or an empty cup. It's important to maintain, and it could be about maintaining balance as well. So make sure you're staying balanced, mind, body, and soul. So I hope you guys are safe during this time. I hope you and your family are all safe. And I hope to see you guys all again very, very soon. Bye.